Welcome. We're here to discuss crucial steps for securing your IEEPA duty refunds. Understanding these processes now is vital for your business. Since the Supreme Court ruled in February 2026 that the tariffs collected under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act were invalid, importers have wondered how and when they could recover the duties unlawfully collected under the Act. Well, that time has come. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, or CBP, have confirmed that, beginning April 20th, importers can file for refunds. Dimerco's customs compliance team created this video to help you understand and take advantage of this refund process. Those that file quickly and correctly will be the first to receive refunds. Okay, let's get into the details. Since all refund declarations will be processed through CBP's ACE portal, there are 4 key things that must be in place before you begin to file for refunds. First, have your customs broker file an updated Form 5106 to update your contact information with CBP. Then, if you don't have one, open a free ACE portal account. No refunds can be processed without an ACE account. Next, inside ACE, check Form 4811 data in the Notify Party tab to ensure CBP notices are directed to the right party. Finally, set up your ACH refund account in ACE with your U.S. bank details, as refunds are issued electronically. Once these steps are done, starting April 20, you can submit refund declarations on the new CAPE system inside the ACE portal. There's some complexity to the process, but it boils down to 3 clear steps. First, submit a list of your entry numbers using the template you'll find in the CAPE system. CBP will then validate each entry, and, for accepted entries, will calculate duties without the IEEPA charges. Finally, CBP sends a refund directly into your U.S. bank account. One important thing to note is that April 20th kicks off only Phase 1 of the IEEPA refund process. More complex entries will be handled in later phases, and CBP will alert importers on the timing for Phase 2. This is a summary of the types of entries that apply to Phase 1 and later phases. In fact, the first thing you should do is prepare a list of entries on which you've paid IEEPA duties and filter that data to segment entries by Phase 1 and later phases. You'll want that record ready to go when CBP rolls out future phases. Once you've determined which entries are eligible for a refund, you or your customs broker can file for the refund after April 20th. It starts by downloading a CSV file of qualified entry numbers. Follow the prompts within the CAPE system. Note that only the importer of record or the customs broker that filed the entry may file for a CAPE refund. CBP will then validate the file for errors. As you see here in the CAPE system, you can monitor the file upload status to see if entries have been accepted or rejected. In the CAPE system, reasons are noted for rejected files, so you can correct them and resubmit. CBP has a very helpful guide on submitting and monitoring CAPE declarations with step-by-step instructions and examples. Check it out. Once the upload file has been validated, the CAPE system removes the IEEPA duties from each entry, recalculates the total duty, and consolidates all overpayments by liquidation date to determine your final refund. Entries in your upload file will probably be processed in batches, so you will likely receive multiple refunds into your bank account, one for each batch. CBP says the entire process, from an accepted refund declaration to making the ACH payment to your bank, will take 60 to 90 days. If your company is based outside the United States, here's how the process can work. If your company is a non-resident importer but you have a U.S. bank account, the refund process is exactly as we have described. However, foreign companies without a U.S. bank account must take an additional step. Since CBP won't deposit funds into a foreign bank account, those companies can appoint their designated broker to receive their refunds. Here's how it works. First, complete CBP Form 4811, designating your broker to receive notices and refunds on your behalf. Next, update and resubmit entries to link those entries to the 4811 record. Then, open your free ACE portal account within CBP and follow the same refund process as U.S. importers. Finally, your broker will receive funds directly from CBP and then transfer the money to you. CBP reports that up to $166 billion are available to U.S. importers in IEEPA refunds. This duty refund program can turn an adverse tariff situation into an opportunity to recover significant money for your business. But you need to act quickly. Dimerco can guide you through each step of the process. We can assess your refund opportunity and ensure you maximize your allowable refund. We can compile and filter your entries, identifying Phase 1 eligible entries. We can update CBP designations with appropriate form filings. Finally, our licensed team can file and monitor your CAPE declarations for those entries that Dimerco filed on your behalf. If you need help with entries Dimerco did not file for you, our experts can guide you through the process in a one-on-one screen share session. Reach out to our expert team today. Don't leave IEEPA refund money on the table.